It's like, what, 3 different tries to jump on board here? I'm sorry I missed Shaylee's premiere. I don't think she usually does them on Tuesdays, which is why I kind of decided to do Tuesday. I don't know. Mostly it's hot though, so it is definitely hot out. Here in Tacoma. Anybody else in here? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, hang on. I had to turn this off again. There. Is that better? Yeah, okay, well, I'm going to have to do some jiggery-pokery bullcrap to get this to work correctly then. How are you doing today, Keith? I am just trying to set it up so I can see everybody's chat. I'm glad it's working. Oh, it was wicked hot here today in Tacoma. Yeah. So there's that. How's your day, Keith? I'm trying to find something to put my cell phone on because I'm an idiot and I didn't think of this ahead of time. Yeah, it's really bright out here today. I'm not going to do this very long, but mostly I just thought that I would jump in because I said I would, and it's Tuesday. So there's that. I keep smelling plastic burning. I don't know. It's hot there too? Yeah. I don't like to do it in upright mode though. I mean, as far as the live stream goes, Keith, because it seems like that just sends it out to everybody on the internet. And sometimes that's not a good thing. So, I don't know. I have a fan in here, but it's not really doing a whole lot. Hang on. I'll be right back. Oh, okay. That's a little better. Whew. Went out for a motorcycle ride. Because why would I not? Some days are just really too hot to be enjoyable. Yeah. Whew. I think it's probably going to take a while before people get used to me doing live streams on Tuesdays again. I told you guys I stopped and saw our buddy Bleak, right? When I was coming home, I had to stop and get an oil change. $195 with tax and everything. Ouch. I don't know. I mean, I needed it, so what are you going to do? Even Harley suggests that in these M8s you get your oil changed every 3,000 miles at least. Hey, Arkansas Razor Gator, how you doing? Gay is weird. Who's gay? Hi. 208 Bruce, hi. How are you? 208 Bruce, I don't exactly know what you're talking about. So, you need to stop. Do we know you? Does anybody know Bruce? Hey, Kitty, how's it going? It's nice to see you out there. Do we know 208 Bruce? Anybody? Anybody? Yeah, I thought that $192 for an oil change was a bit excessive, but okay, I'll be quiet. You do e-bike content. Oh, that's okay then. I tend to, do we know somebody named Gay? E-bike content. 208 Bruce, I will make a note to check that out. Making a note of that. Sorry. I usually have a scrap of paper that I write stuff that I want to make sure that I check up on later. Hang on, I'm trying to fix the chat so I see all messages. Yay! Arkansas Razor Gator. Oh man, I like her in this tub. I wish I could put some on here, but there's really no way to do that. Sorry. Sorry. I don't want to pay royalties. I don't think he'd care personally, but, you know, the gods that own his music probably really would. My mother was a big-time Ernest Tubb fan. And Flat and Scruggs and all that other stuff. Well, now, Gator, I really wish I had something more interesting to talk about. Mostly it's just stupid hot here. And I was going to go out and do some work in the garage today. But it is pretty hot out. I think it's like in the 80s-ish. Oh, yeah, 79 degrees here. But me being the big wuss that I am, that's too hot. I know, you guys that are from Florida are like, yeah, crap, that's not hot, right? Yeah. I am pretty excited. I did figure out how to take the content off of my SD cards that I filled up when I was traveling. And so I figured out how to get them onto my laptop. KJ Transport Vids. Whereabouts am I in the United States? I am in Tacoma, Washington. Where are you at, KJ? And I'm guessing that you do transportation videos or you transport motorcycles? Are you new here, KJ? Yes, polishing those aluminum rims is a lot of work. What are you using? Are you using Simchrome? That's what I always used to use back in the day when I actually polished stuff. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to check that out, KJ. One of these days, I'm hoping to go to the UK, and I'm never sure exactly UK. That's just the England area, right? Or is the United Kingdom like everything that the king owns? I don't know. But I want to go to France and the United Kingdom and just kind of tootle around for a while. I kind of want to get like a little motorbike type situation. Just wander around over there for a while. But then I'm at the point where I'm 70 years old, so I kind of have to decide what my priorities are and schedule my life accordingly. Oh, okay. Arkansas Razor Gator, that's a good idea. Do you have a Dremel tool? Because if you have a Dremel tool, that'll help a lot too. That was one thing that I was pretty excited about when I finally figured out. And what type of rims do you have? Are they just, do you have spoked rims? Are they chrome spokes then? Would be my guess. Yeah. All by hand. Is there a particular reason, or because you don't have a tool? Softy, begrudging, buggy. I don't know what that means. Polishing was the reason you have kids. I know. I could never get my kids to polish anything for me either. No matter how much I threatened them or tried to talk them into it. They just wouldn't do it. So RJ508, are you new here? 584. I don't know. Getting some really random comments here today. I mean, I don't mind having new people come and chitter chatter with us. But yeah. I told you I figured out how to put them on my laptop. I'll send a picture of the custom rims. Oh, nice. I have aluminum rims on my Dyna. And I don't know exactly what they look like, but I never clean them. I just get the top layer off, and that's good enough, according to my mechanic. And that is the only person I worry about pleasing on that level. Yep. So a friend of mine, you guys know who Bill's Karma is. He went to a cruise-in type thing in Puyallup the other night, and so I put that on my channel. If you guys want to go check that out, you can. Not right now, though, because then you'd be abandoning me, and I would hate that. I like it. There's only 6 people showing in here, and 8 of you have given me a thumbs up already. Wow. I'm going to order some light blocking something for this. This is not attractive here at all. Whew. It's not the right time of night, apparently, for the camera. The shop cleaning is not going well, Gator. Not going well at all. Would you like to see it? I think I can take you guys out there. Hang on. Hang on. Let me plug you guys in, and we will go out there. I'm supposed to have really good internet, so we'll see. Okay? I'll be away from my laptop, so I might not be able to see everybody's comments. Hang on, I gotta get my slippers on, too. Oh, Lord, what a mess I look. Hang on, gotta get my slippers. Okay, sneakers will do for now. Because since I am, well, I wish I could tell you that because I'm cleaning, the floor is a mess, but the floor is a mess anyway. No, Bubba, you stay here. Stay. Oh, Lord. You guys want to see? Hang on. Yeah, see? It's pretty hot in Tacoma. Beautiful out. I did take the Dyna out for a quick trip. Stop by the shop, see what they were doing. Whee, road trip with Gamma. Yep. You guys are going out to the garage with me. Don't look at the house number there. Some people in my life are inordinately worried about my safety. I don't know why. I have enough crabby neighbors and self-defense things that you shouldn't worry about it. So this is the garage. It's a single-wide 1940s version. There's the Dyna. And let me just tell you, after riding this big pig around for so long, riding the Dyna around is stupid easy. And you know what? I just saw a whole bunch of stuff that I missed on the Road King. when I was wiping off stuff. Can you see it? Yes. Pink Tumbleweed, how you doing? And hey, Jim Reynolds, how are you? So, like I said, this is the Dinah, or this. I bought that for it off of Temu, mind you, after I got back from my solo trip to Key West. And hang on, let's squeeze in here. This is one of my memory boards. That's from, I think I started that in the 80s. I was going to use that, that Harley Davidson cardboard piece to make a bulletin board out of, but it was too cool to give to somebody else, so I kept it. And then, of course, here's the Road King, or the side piece, as he prefers to be addressed. You know, loud, expensive, spend a lot of money, taken out in public. I have a map. I'm going to start using different colored highlighters and putting my trips on there because I thought it'd be fun. And, oh, hang on. This is all stuff that you can attach things on your bike with. Rock straps. I'm a big fan of rock straps. A couple of helmets, 3 bike covers, old parts for the Dinah, hippo hands. I have hippo hands for each bike, a mushroom style helmet. Oh, there's an air compressor and a vacuum cleaner, which I will never use, but I have it nonetheless. And let's see. Oh, I was just retrospectively looking at this earlier today, and I realized that I picked this map up in 2022, which was probably one of the most recent times I traveled cross country. Last time was when I first got the Dinah, and that was in 2019. And so I did that trip in 19 with my daughter and her now husband and a friend of ours. It is a nice map. Hey, Big Dan, how are you doing? Mowed hay most of the day. I bet you are glad to be done. Some of my grandson's things over there. Oh, and there's my fractured Dinah disc. Breaky thing. Yeah. I think I counted like 22 heat fractures in it. Yeah. Bench that I put in, I think probably 20 years ago. Stuff. And I didn't realize I'm a AAA member, right? And so I called to like bump down my membership a little bit. And because they kept sending me renewal notices, so I called them to tell them I didn't want to renew and quit bothering me. And so they said, well, you've been auto paying all along, which really annoyed me. And so, hang on. So I said, well, I need to get some things then. I need some free maps because I wanted to update my maps. So check this out, you guys. They gave me all these free maps. I don't know why I turned this off. See? Idaho, Montana. Well, they basically gave me a map for every state. Yeah. Yeah, it was a great big old packet. Because I like to sit and dig around on maps and plot my next adventures, I guess, so to speak. So yeah, this area needs to get cleaned, obviously. That's the Sportster. I love my Sportster. It's the only one that's not at risk of being ridden every day, though, so it's usually got a cover over it. And this is a bird cage. I don't know why. I bought that thing years ago because I was collecting flamingos, so I don't know. And now I'm going to try and sell it because I obviously don't need it. And, oh yeah, hang on. There's a whole bunch of memorabilia because I'm going to get rid of some maps, and I've got a different strategy going for in here. Yep, different strategy. But now I got to get out of here before the cat gets in and gets stuck under the house again. Oh yeah, I found this on the road the other day. Student driver. I thought it might be funny to sneak onto somebody's car. I know, right? My opinion of somebody's driving. Anyway, let's go back in the house because it's minimally cooler in there. AAA doesn't cover any motorcycle issues or towing here in New York. Well, if you do the RV level, Big Dan, it does. But the problem is you have to pay like $189 and it will only tow you for like 100 miles. So I've got a hog membership and that will take me farther than that. And I've also got Geico for insurance. Sorry, I'm getting a soda pop, you guys. And so I've got Geico and a hog membership. So that'll get me a couple hundred miles. So let's see if we've got anything else to snack on in here. Ooh. Leftover potato chips from the 4th of July. What do you think? I'm sorry, you guys. I wasn't really prepared for a live stream, I guess. Not as prepared as I thought I was, anyway. And there's my cat, thinking he needs fed, but he hasn't finished his lunch yet. So there's that. Bubba, come here. We're going to close the door so you don't escape. Ah. Okay, now Bubba's in the house. Zipper's in the house. I have a snack. You've seen the garage. And if any of you guys are close enough, you can come help me. Actually, I've also got a big pile of stuff beside the garage that needs to go. Because I've been cleaning out the back garage too. It is really a hot mess out there. Whew. Seems like I have hoarder tendencies. Never trust a cat. Nope. Live streams like this, not scripted to make money or find friends. Find friends, no. I never exactly... I don't really have any agendas when I do live streams. I mostly just want to chit-chat with people. Hey, Flash, how you doing? And, so, yeah, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm going to be sitting here eating food and stuff in front of you. My bad. I know last week I was rewatching a live stream that I did, and I was like, oh, that's not good. So they're talking with food in my mouth and shit, and here I am still doing the same thing. Nope. I know. Joe the Mountain Jedi always says that usually people's live streams don't do very well. And I mean, some of my videos don't do very well anyway. Let's face it, I'm not really good at this. This whole video editing thing. But I am motivated, and I do like to ride. And I like to go see cool stuff. And you're eating dry generic Cheetos. I have done that before too. And Cheerios. I have taken dry cereal on the road with me before and made do with like the little bitty boxes of cereal for dinner without milk because I was too lazy to go out and forage for food. My usual favorite for dinner, if I'm super tired, is I will make a couple of those packets of instant oatmeal and just slough it down at night and try to go to sleep after a nice hot shower. But you know, one of the coolest parts about going on these trips is that I really enjoy going back and like when I'm trying to put videos together for you guys, it gives me a really great opportunity to sit and look at my memories, pretty much. And, you know, I get home and I'm like, I take a couple days and I relax. Hey, Lala, how are you? It's always good to see you too, my darling. My dad fried Cheerios in a cast iron pan. Ooh, that sounds pretty bomb. Did he put butter in or anything, Big Dan? Hey, Joey. What was I talking about? Oh, but anyway, so the coolest part, to my mind, is, you know, when I'm looking back at the videos, it kind of re-immerses me in the moment again of what I was doing and thinking, and somebody here was listening to some of this stuff that I was talking about. I didn't even realize that apparently I was having some respiratory problems until I started listening to my old videos from this last trip. I was like, yeah, I definitely could hear myself breathing, which I don't particularly like. Sorry about that, you guys. I know I'm going to try that too. I don't think I have any Cheerios though. So did he roast them dry, Big Dan? Did I see that? Mac and cheese and Jack Link sauce chili. That sounds pretty good. I used to make that when I was really broke. The other thing I like when I get to the motel at night is, like, in the mornings when they do the free breakfast thing, I'll grab like 5 or 6 little pats of butter. Well, I'll load up on whatever they're going to give you. You know, like a couple of hard-boiled eggs or that kind of stuff, and a couple of pieces of bread, and toast them if you can. Because you make a sandwich out of anything. I'll grab a couple of peanut butter packets, and yeah. Or, yeah. There's all kinds of creative ways to eat while you're traveling. I'll get those little bowls of sticky rice. I love those with butter. A touch of butter or bacon grease. Yep, it was the 70s. I get that. Just found a spool of thread. One of my girlfriends wants me to make some cookies with, I think I told you guys about this last week, shortbread cookies with raisin filling. So I got to find a recipe for that. So Lala, where's Mr. Joey? My dog, Bubba, stole my little hog with the sunglasses. Now I had to take the sunglasses away from him because he would probably kill himself on them. Lala, yes, I will. I'm only going to be there for a week. Well, hopefully for a week. I'm coming in a little bit early so I can help, and I'm going to leave the day of the leftovers ride because I have a side hustle up here that I have to get back for. And they start school the 8th, I believe my daughter said, so I need to be here to get my little charge to school in the morning. He's in the throne room. Okay. That may be a little too much information for me, Lala, but happy for him. Things are working as they should. Is KJ still in here? He does transportation videos. Lala, you'll be at the camp out, right? I've never been to a camp out where you guys weren't there. I don't think. Back to school supplies. I know. Keith, I went out the other day and I bought a whole big tray of markers, 2 different types of pens. Yeah, and then I marked them all with distinctive stuff so the little kidlets that I work with can tell they're mine. Anybody else have any kids that they have to get ready for school? You guys, I was watching TV today. Now, I don't know if you watch it or not, but there's this show called Restoration Nation on YouTube. And they showed a house in Arkansas. that I want really bad. It's a Carpenter's Craftsman fixer-upper. I know, they are wonderful people, aren't they? Oh, okay. Well, you get to keep all the pens and good stuff then, Keith. But anyway, this house, I could actually afford it if I didn't want to travel. Big Dan, my daughter, has a couple of grandkids in Georgia and a couple in, I think, Nevada. So I'm trying to talk her into moving to Arkansas. And she informed me after looking at it that she could afford that house. I was like, we could run it as an Airbnb. But it's in a little bitty town. I don't remember what the name of it is. I can't look it up without killing the live stream though. Because usually what I do is I use my cell phone for the camera and I read the comments on my laptop. Excuse me, sorry about that. Yep. What do you guys watch on YouTube other than motorcycle videos? I find myself lately watching this guy called the Suburban Homesteader, and he's kind of a hoot. I think he's in Maryland or New Hampshire or something, but he's like a rural gardener, and he's really into upcycling and stuff. And he's kind of interesting in a very eclectic way, we'll say. But yeah, we had a lot of fun. Did I ever finish telling you guys about what Joe said? He said that live streams do not, as a rule, perform well or encourage anybody to hit that subscribe button. So, as far as routinely doing live streams, they're not the best vehicle, but I seem to enjoy it. Been cutting down your YouTube hours. Me too. Hey Miller, how you doing? You watch Adventure Van Man. Hang on, I'm gonna write that down. I have been, I don't know why, but Facebook, I do a lot of Facebook Marketplace looking. Camping, boondocking, moto camping, and travel. Agreed, Lola. And so I've also been watching parrot videos on Facebook, on the shorts, which really makes me kind of want a parrot, but it's sort of counterintuitive to the lifestyle I want to have, which is not encumbered and fussy. I don't see that I'll ever have a parrot. The pets that I have are incredibly... they're annoying. Shh, don't tell them. They're spoiled. They have to go to the vet all the time. Yep. I know, I love Joe's live streams. But he says he never gets a whole lot of new subs for those. Yeah. But he always has really good ideas though, so. Oh, and canal boating in England. Kind of want to move there to do it. Lala, I kind of want to move to France to buy, like, not a chateau, just a little bitty. I want just like a little bitty house over there that somebody took off and left with all grandma's crap there, so I can go over and just like filter through it and, you know. But the problem is I'm 70 years old and I'm kind of coming to the realization that I'm running out of time. Not that I'm dying or in ill health or anything, but I sort of have to figure out what I want to do with the rest of my time. I've been missing his live streams a lot too. Hey Bill, how you doing? I was wondering when you were going to get here. We were just talking about you at the shop today. It was nice. Don't worry about it. Where's my karma girl? We're mostly talking about the problems associated with growing up and not being able to decide what you want to do with the rest of your life. The weirdest thing is happening though. You know, I'm like pretty confident on my Dyna. I put a lot of miles in on it. But I noticed when I got back from this trip on the Road King, I'm pretty confident on it now, so I'm excited about that. That is true, Lala. It is never too late to try something new. And then if I don't like it, I'm just going to move on. Oh, you're in school now. I forgot about that. Well, gosh. We'll talk more later, Bill. You're poor, that's your life. I'm poor too. But, you know, I worked for a lot of years, so I amassed a little pile of money for my retirement, and my retirement is now. Growing up is definitely overrated. I saw that Shayleese did a premiere just before this. I did not realize that they were in Florida, but it hasn't rained in Florida I said Florida, I meant to say Portland. Hey, how you doing, Hunt Solo? It's good to see you again. And don't worry, you didn't miss anything much. Just about 30 some odd minutes of me trying to decide what I wanted to do with my life, getting snacks, showing off my filthy garage. Yeah. Yep. Trying to get your hay done so you can go on a bike trip to Boston. I'm really pretty bummed that I missed the Northeast states, but I am going to follow through with the thing I want to do. You know, Mild Bill, just because you have a 9-month-old doesn't mean you have to grow up. It's true. Nobody said you had to grow up. I have 2 kids that are in their 50s. I haven't grown up yet. I am pretty excited though, because my middle grandson is coming down Friday to help me. The Gambler 500. Where's that at? That would be great. I would appreciate that, Big Dan. Well, you know, Lala, when I was traveling this time, there was tornado force winds pretty much every day. And then when I was up by the Great Lakes, I got to be pretty adept at looking up and seeing there's a great big puddle of water in the sky. Middle Oregon. Oh, huh. What's the name of it again? The Gambler 500. Okay. Well, how rude of her to come up here and not let us know. We in Tacoma and all of that would have gone to hang. I would have. I really, other than recovering, I haven't done anything for the last couple weeks. Well, I mean, I volunteer at the food bank on Thursdays. I think hay is the stuff that has the seeds on it, and straw is the stuff that doesn't, right? I don't know. We used to hay on our farm. It was a lot of fun. You're south of Cape Canaveral, Lala? I've been to Cape Canaveral. Who, me? Yeah. Probably because I am a city slicker, Bill. When I was a kid, we lived on a farm for a quick minute. Not very long, though. Oh, okay. Melbourne? I have friends in Clearwater. Ocala, Tarpon Springs. Tarpon Springs? Yeah, other side of Florida. Shep says that any time that you have to go through the Disney corridor, you add 3 hours on. Which, yeah, we went down to Naples to pick up a motorcycle. And hay bales, straw bales, yeah. Does make a lot of sense, Hunts, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. But anyway, so we go down there and we pick up the motorcycle. It was so funny to watch him. No, 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 I don't need to put on rain gear. It's not going to rain that much. Yes, you do need to put on rain gear. Whatever. Well, isn't Clearwater just not too far from Tampa? I mean, I got there, I think it was an hour. Fort Lauderdale. I've not been to Fort Lauderdale. I haven't been over by the east coast of Florida. Maybe next time. Somebody already offered a bike to loan me when I come down in September, which I'm pretty excited about, especially since it's a Dyna. And this time I am taking boots. I wore sneakers to ride last time when I was down there. I'm just not confident. They also make me a little taller. Well, I've been to like Homestead and everything down by the Keys and Miami. We drove through Miami and we didn't really stop a lot there. About 20 years ago or so. But yeah, when I was there in 23, I rode down to Key West on my Dyna. Lala, when I was in Michigan, and any of you Michiganders, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but the roads were this way, and this way, and this way, and back that way, and then this way. It was horrible. Bill, they're pretty good. They're a little bit stale. But, I mean, I'm used to saddlebag food, so I have some kind of low standards. They are barbecue. I probably could have got some watermelon. I also have some cut up watermelon in the fridge. My grandson goes grocery shopping with me like once a month-ish. I'm going to miss that after he moves out, if he moves out. It's going to be a bummer. Yep. I was also looking at all this stuff that I brought back with me. I'm going to have to definitely change my habits of evaluating buying shirts and such, because I don't personally have any peach trees, but yes, Washington grows peaches. We primarily grow, I think, apples, nectarines and peaches are secondary, and apricots, raspberries. It's easy to grow stuff here in this part of Washington. The eastern side is a little bit more arid. Lolly, you can just throw it on the floor and everybody can go grab a piece. Yeah. Mild Bill, haven't you ever been over to like Kittitas? You can get peaches over there all the time. I am kind of bummed though, because like, you know, you used to be able to go over to Natchez over on the other side of White Pass. And we would get peaches and stuff and put them, if you were careful, you could put them in your saddlebags, and if you pack them well, you wouldn't have peach jam by the time you got home. Oh. Yeah. Oh, I know. I love that ride over there, but I think there's a fire right now. Yeah. It's part of a dirty joke that I'm not going to tell here. And plums. We used to have plum trees too at this one house I lived at. Has anybody heard from Angel lately? We have really good apples here. Who went to the P&W again? Shay, Lisi, and Josh. Well, they said that Shay Lisi went to the Gambler 500 she just talked about on her premiere. And that she looked like she had some positive lead problems on her Honda that she was riding. No dirty jokes on this channel. We can't be burning Karma's ears or nothing. But anyway, apparently Josh was up there with her too, because she said that she sent for a truck, which was probably a good idea. I know we went down there. I've gone down there a couple of times for rides with them. And one time we were able to fix whatever the problem was, and the second time it was like, no, not able to fix that. And so they just tapped out and stored the bike and went on. But it was at the end of the ride anyway, so I'm trying to remember who was down there for that one. That was the Mount Hood ride. You are very welcome, Keith. Oh, well, yeah, Mild Bill, I think it does too. We should try and go next year. Seems like we can get some really good content. Well, I guess that answers why, yeah. Okay. Hey, Buck, how are you? Hang on, I'm looking for a Motrin or something. Surprise, Buck, how you doing? So what are you doing for a living now that you're not going to drive trucks, sir? Miller, you're up here too, aren't you? Yes. Bill, are you going to run what you brung? Because I am. I have tickets for Amanda's event in Montana, and I think I'm probably going to opt to go to Run What You Brung. Cool, I'll see you there then. Are you camping? Ah. Are you just doing a day trip, or? Because I'm getting a motel. Oh, okay. Miller, I forgot. I forgot. I put my cheat sheet away. So, have you ran into either one of our illustrious... have you seen Josh or Shay while they're down there? Sometimes they announce when they're going to be here and up for some shenanigans, and sometimes they don't. So, Buck, you didn't answer my question. Oh, okay. No, Buck, don't text me a hint because I'm doing this on my phone. I won't be able to see it anyway. I mean, Text all you want, but I won't answer it. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. Miller, I'm trying to remember which one you were. I know I've asked you that before. I feel kind of bad. But there were so many new people that day, and if I remember correctly, I was on my Road King, and I had just kind of got it, and so we were like riding like a bunch of idiots in Portland traffic, so it was pretty sketchy. Yeah. Well, I'm glad she's still doing okay. She just reviewed a second welder she was gifted. Oh, okay. I know, I keep waiting for my channel to get big enough that people want to give me things to review and such. I don't think it's ever going to happen, but nah. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, I've been having a lot of fun kind of reviewing the stuff that I did while I was traveling. And one of my very favorite places was someplace I knew I wanted to see, but even before I left home. It's called the American Giants Museum, and it is in Atlanta, Illinois, and it's probably about an hour from one of the Harley-Davidson Challenge stops. But the whole town is kind of based on the fact that somebody started a little museum there. It's pretty cool. The monetized life. Yep. Ain't that true? So it was pretty cool though, because you guys have all heard of like the muffler men, those great big things that in the 50s they used to use to advertise businesses and stuff. But this place has collected a whole bunch of them, and the actual ones, there's like, I think 5 or 6 of them that are restored and standing outside, and little bits and pieces inside this old gas station. And it was just so cool, because then I wandered around, saw those, and then I walked down the street, and there was a free museum you could go in, and they talked a little bit about the history of their town and stuff, and it's pretty cool. I really liked it. Yep. She's pretty busy now that she's all monetized and stuff. She got to work for a living too, though, so that part really sucks. Yeah. My friend Brent gets all sorts of stuff. He has a boating and back road adventure channel. Maybe I'm not promoting myself well enough. What a surprise, huh? Homegrown YouTubers, and then they meet up with someone that has millions. Yeah. Yep. I don't know. I mean, realistically, I'm just doing this so that I can use my all this as a tax write-off, my traveling and stuff. And it's working pretty well so far. I mean, it would probably do better if I felt like I wanted to do more stuff, but well, Keith, that's a bummer. Longview implosion. Oh, I'm sorry. That was horrible. Bill, your 6-year-old does not need to step up her game, but you do need to get her some stickers. I kind of envisioned a cute little kid on a little motorcycle. I do have a face for radio too, so I feel you, Arkansas Razor Gator. Yeah. Mild Bill's daughter, Karma, is freaking adorable. If you guys haven't subbed to his channel, Bill's Karma, you should go do that. And Mild Bill, you can leave a link for your channel in the chat if you want to, because you're a moderator. Just saying. And Big Dan, that's kind of what I use mine for too some days. I also use Facebook for that. She is adorable. Mouthy little kid though. It's like she knows she runs the world, especially according to her dad. The sun is starting to get into my eyes, so I'm having to get real creative here with my angle where I'm sitting at. I came home and I decided to drag out another one of my old laptops, and then I wound up with all the stuff from my trip sitting on top of my desk and my sewing machine. Yeah, Route 66 was pretty interesting. I did some of it last year too, and it's not exactly all it's cracked up to be, but you know, there's a little bit of something cool to look at, and then there's a lot of nothing, and there's a little bit of something, and there's a lot of nothing. I also watch these guys called Through My Lens. Has anybody ever checked them out? Oh man, Miller, I wish I would have known I'd have come. Are you guys doing anything else, or was it a one and done? Hi Doug, how are you? You must be just getting off work, Doug. Oh, it's so hot in here. No problem. So dry heat, I was looking at a house in Arkansas. Pretty exciting, huh? Of course, I'd have to sell everything I own up here first. Not really. And Miller, I am sorry about your loss of your brother. I lost mine in the 80s, and you know, life has changed in ways that I never thought. Keith, the only disadvantage to moving is that I've been in this house for 38 years, and can you imagine the amount of crap that I have that I'd have to get rid of? I'm currently at the stage where I'm getting all my pictures ready to go digitize them. You know, just those pictures that you keep over the years. And so I'm going to go do that. And then I'm going to give my kids each a disc. And yeah. But Miller, if you do anything else, let us know, because we can certainly reach out to some people up here too. That was a horrible thing. Life is crazy sometimes. It's too hot. I can't think anymore. That would be an awesome turnout, though, 200 bikes showing up for that. Yeah, Doug, you do. Because neither one of mine are working. Not as well as they could. Yep. My plan is, I've got the front garage, which you guys that were here saw a little while ago. I cleared out one of the bedrooms when my grandson moved in, so I have a head start there on that. Tennessee is a nice retirement spot, but there's no quick ways to get from hither to yon in Tennessee either, Lala. I'm just telling you. I've been there. But yeah, so I've got a pretty good head start on getting rid of some stuff. And some of the other stuff, it's like, my son doesn't want any of my stuff. He's like, nope, just get rid of it. He's not very materialistic. But he also has the luxury of having a decent enough job that if he needed something, he can just go get it. Well, my daughter too. But still. Yeah. What was I talking about? So yeah, I mean, realistically, if I was going to go hard at it, I could probably get rid of my stuff within the next 3 to 6 months. But that would take some dedicated effort every day. And I mean, I don't want to just give stuff away. I want to sell it. Yeah, I've ridden the Blue Ridge. Yeah. I have 4 motorcycles, though. That's the big problem. That's the big problem. What are we going to do with our bikes? Arkansas is not also a place for teachers to want to work in. Though my daughter said that she couldn't make any money down there. But she's pretty near retirement anyway. I don't understand how my kids got so old and I didn't. Right. Doug, I've been in the heat all day long. I'm roasting. Well, I have 1 vehicle and 4 bikes and lawnmower. Lawnmower count? I don't think so. Nah. No. I did not much care for Ohio. I mean, I liked seeing my friends in Ohio. That was fun. But the roads there were bizarre. I mean, some of the places that Harley Davidson and Google conspired to send me to were so freaking weird. They'd send me off on this little dirt road, and these roads were so small, they didn't even have a line in the middle of the lane. You know, usually if Google takes you somewhere, it's a road, right? A road. But no, it's a dirt lane. Okay, well, I won't tell you where I was then, Kitty. I don't want you to get depressed. But yeah, I mean, after a certain amount of time on the road, you pretty much get tired of being anywhere. And I mean, honestly, what I got really tired of was the bit where it was a matter of the rain every day. Nice. An old Ford pickup. The only thing that's wrong with that is it wasn't a Chevy. I had an old Chevy with a 350 in it. It was a great truck. Love that thing. Yeah. Big Dan, that does sound like an awesome opportunity for somebody, but then you kind of have to go in and help your parents get rid of it, huh? It's just your mom now, though, isn't it? And yeah, Mild Bill, I think it is pretty much his family's mess. I also followed this kid for a while. I don't even remember where he was. He went by Cole the Corn Star on YouTube. Oh, Doug just stirring up some trouble there. Well, you guys, anybody got anything they want to talk about? Any questions, anything like that? Because It's been a long day and I'm about tapped out, y'all. Unless anybody wants to come over and watch a movie. I'm about done for the day. Oh, you have both parents. That's good. Flash Gordon, I get that. Okay, dry heat, Doug. Anyway, you guys, I am going to get off of here. Does anybody have anything they want to get in here? Hey, Miller. Good evening. And if you hear of anything fun going on down there, hit me up. Oh, I should mention to you guys, if you're not signed in on my free Patreon already, or the other Patreon, if that's your jam, you can go join my Patreon. It's just GmaRides Patreon. Okay? Everybody take care. I appreciate you stopping in. I will be doing another video release on Thursday, okay? Okay, and I will see you all there. Bye-bye.